Watch Dogs was introduced as a Ubisoft franchise to overwhelming fanfare in 2012, only to be completely undermined by a disappointing launch in 2014. 2 years later, it seems Watch Dogs 2 might not set out to revolutionize gameplay, design, or graphics in other third-person open-world games either. However, it stands out in why and how characters tell their stories. Players are put in the shoes of Marcus as he joins DedSec, a hacker group opposing CTOS, which is a smart system connecting nearly every aspect of the city. CTOS is at the core of Watch Dogs 2's more unique gameplay, as it asks players to interact with the environment in refreshing ways. Often being asked to hack and break into core commercial or government assets, players are given the freedom to complete mission objectives using a bunch of abilities. These abilities include those Marcus has from the outset, and others acquired at the player's discretion. There's a lot of variety in unlocking abilities that cater to certain playstyles, be they oriented more towards stealth or aggression. Watch Dogs 2's AI stands out as particularly determined and capable, forcing players to be more attentive and dynamic in order to complete many of the game's high-stakes missions. The impetus for much of the gameplay stems from DedSec's desire to gain followers online and harness their collective power to eliminate Bloom, the corporation overseeing CTOS. This broader long-term objective affords the game the opportunities to fly off on shorter, more tangential story arcs. As a result, the game is left feeling fresh without sacrificing the pace of a big-picture story. Watch Dogs 2's cast and their interests drive many of the player's actions. These characters truly shine in cutscenes and in bursts of short dialogue during gameplay. Capable voice actors bring the well-written script to life, grounding the story missions that occasionally get pretty wacky. The colourful recreation of San Francisco is a breath of fresh air to jump into. Natural landscapes are rich in blue and green, with dense city areas still showing enough colour for the world's art design to never feel like an eyesore. Ubisoft Montreal's art team clearly went to town on the hacker-style graphics. Mixing garish colours and ASCII glitch art serve to contrast the cutscenes and pockets of the world with everything else Watch Dogs 2 has to offer. Music accompanying intense moments does well to instill a sense of rising tension. Ambient noise makes the world of Watch Dogs 2 feel lived in, and sound effects feel appropriate while making gameplay elements feel better to interact with. Each individual aspect of the game comes together to feel greater than the sum of its parts, even if the final result might not knock you off your chair. This game really should have been the franchise debut, even if it isn't overly ambitious. Watch Dogs felt like a lazy coat of paint over a lot of gameplay elements that Ubisoft had used to death. Watch Dogs 2 instead gives the player the freedom to approach varied missions in ways that feel empowering. Replacing derivative gameplay with plenty of choice, and replacing a painful cast with characters that feel real, Watch Dogs 2 corrects everything that Watch Dogs did wrong. With little fault and clear intentions paid to move the series forward, more than anything, Watch Dogs 2 will leave you in anticipation for where the series will go next. That was our review of Watch Dogs 2 on Xbox One. The game is available now on PS4 and Xbox One. Obviously, I feel like it was a big step forward in the series. I didn't play a crazy amount of Watch Dogs 1, but I'm very excited to see where Ubisoft takes this series next. For more Sticky Trigger content, be sure to subscribe here at youtube.com/StickyTrigger. Check out the website, stickytrigger.com, and chat to us on Twitter, where you'll find us as @StickyTriggerAU. For now though, that's all from me. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.